So what happened last week? On the Twitter, suddenly an account popped up, seemingly claiming to be an employee of Koei Tecmo, of Team Ninja, and, you know, starting to quote-unquote leak things, like, you know, DOA 7 was supposed to happen, but then it got cancelled because 6 was doing so bad, and 6 was doing bad because of the whole Evo thing, and that's why they got rid of Shimbori-san. You know, like all kinds of shit talking basically, right? And the reason why I took notice of it, oh, first of all, the reason I took notice of it was people were posting it like on the Discord and shit. But also, a lot of the top DOA players that I follow, you know, they were retweeting that shit. They were like, yeah, look what happened, you know, the Evo thing, that's how they got rid of Shimbori, you know, that's how it happened. Ooh, look, DOA 7 cancelled, you know how it is. Fucking DOA 6. And I took one look at the Twitter page. Bit of a fast forward. It's a hoax, right? It's not real, because of course it's not real. So this is the page. This is the Twitter page of the supposed Team Ninja employee. It's in Japanese, of course, you know. But what do we see? So instantly, there's a couple of things that kind of don't make sense, right? If this is an employee who's leaking things, why not make a new account that's anonymous? Why have like all your translate bio, programmer belonging to blah blah? I mean, he might as well put his name and address, right? Like, why would you put this if you're gonna leak stuff? In particular, the email, like, but why? Like, so there's two things. Or this is his real name with his real Koei Tecmo email, and he's instantly getting fired because who the fuck leaks this shit the second they make an account like this? Or, as a lot of people noted, if you look around, this name doesn't appear anywhere in credits, doesn't appear anywhere really, you know? He posted some shit like, I don't know where it is, but he posted like an image of the office, but it was like taken from the corporate website. So basically every points to this being a fake account, but so what's this all about? Like, it doesn't add up. It just does not add up, and instantly raises a bunch of red flags of like, this seems fake as shit. It just smells and looks fake instantly. And I do not understand how people fell for this. Once again, like, not even a second of thought went into checking whether this source is legitimate or not, or even believable. Like, it doesn't, how do they call it? It doesn't pass the smell test. It doesn't, instantly. It just doesn't make sense. Because if it's a fake name, what's this all about? This, how are you gonna have an email address with the fake name? Like, what's that for? So it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But what he was supposedly leaking was shit the DOA community wanted to hear. They wanted to hear there was some other reason why the game failed, other than not enough people bought and played it. Like, that's the reality, right? Excuse me. You can look at it any way you want. The only reason game fails, the only reason any game fails is because it doesn't earn enough money. And that is directly related to people spending money. Now, whether the game is worth spending your money, that's a whole other story, right? I'm not debating that part. All I'm saying is, we know why it failed. People didn't buy it. Simple as that. You know, the things he was leaking, by the way, it's like, oh, they were planning on DOA 7, but because DOA 6 was not doing well, they canceled it. It's like, well, yeah, that's, you just described literally every game in the world. Which sequel to a game wouldn't be stopped if the previous one sold like shit? Maybe one game that's like, oh yeah, let's just put out the sequel even though we're not earning money on the previous one. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Of course, a game that's number 6 in the line of games, and they release it, of course, they're already thinking about maybe there's number 7 if this one does well. Oh yeah, the Evo Japan thing. This is another thing that kind of baffles me, that I feel like either I'm super ignorant about this stuff, but the idea that, you know, like the company had no idea what was going to happen at Evo Japan, and then Shimbori pulled a fast one on them and they're like, oh, bad PR, Shimbori-san, what did you do? It's like, yeah, he definitely, for an international showcase of a new upcoming video game, he definitely didn't have to check off with any other people in the entire company to, you know, like check off what they're gonna do. Sure. Nobody knew about Shimbori. Nobody. Like, how... Is it me? It just sounds like people don't think twice about these things. It's like, oh yeah, that kind of matches what I believe. It's true. I guess the only thing I really have to say about this is I am baffled that it's so simple. That's basically all. It's so simple to throw up a fake account, just spout whatever nonsense people want to hear, and it's like wildfire, you know? If we're being real, DOA 6, you know, whatever the game is, that's one thing. But as we talked about before, this kind of shit is exactly why DOA as a franchise is not doing well. The community just loves destroying their own game. They're like, oh yeah, bad news, leak it, baby. It's like, whoosh. It's amusing the DOA community wants to hear DOA 6 is trash and killed the franchise for good. Yeah, they're like, oh man, I can't believe the franchise is dead. Also, DOA 6 is trash. Don't buy it. Don't play it. In fact, illegally download DOA 5. Like, I can't believe the franchise is dead. But yeah, I guess that's basically all there is to say about this. I don't think it's like it's a nothing burger, really. Most action DOA scene for all. True though. Dude, like literally DOA, YouTube and whatever, they just sprung alive. They're like, woo, shit, easy content, let's go. In fact, that's the only fucking reason I'm doing this shit. Easy content, baby. But yeah, it is what it is. Look, DOA 6 and DOA in general, the only reason it is where it is because it's just not selling. Easy. That's literally it. Whether that's the quality of the game, whether that's just, you know, not getting new people in, whatever the reason is, it didn't sell. And that's why we're probably not getting DOA 7 or DOA 6 Ultimate, whatever new version of DOA you have in mind. It's not going to happen anytime soon. If it is, I mean, I'll be here. I'll be happy, but I don't count on it. I'm enjoying this game as long as I can. That's I think is the most healthy way to deal with this. Don't bitch, don't moan. Play the game, enjoy the game. If you don't enjoy the game, stop playing. That's all you can do.